Too much energy.
You feel like I'm going to introduce myself?
No. Okay, go ahead.
Long time, man. Raga. When me name call 50,000 man gather. Coward come cutting with a sharp dagger from you. Is a man come face the real dan dada. Trap on no head away. I see gangster. I do say humble. Straight away. Violate and you go. Straight away.
So let's talk about this song.
Yes, sir.
I have said on this platform that you got this song from the Ashama to the World last year's stage.
Yes, sir.
Is this true?
Yeah, man, right there and then. When I performed it off the top, after the event, I started getting tweets and requests to release the song. I'm like, no, it was not even recorded. So I thought it's wise to go into the studio and then, because that's a moment where I got inspired to create something off top, and then I had to now release it to the masses. Then it was a good new book, and it's one of the biggest songs, dance songs that is running around today in Jamaica. It's a real song as well. Like it deals with the particular event or the what happened.
Okay.
Minutes before stage, you know, the incidents.
I know. We're talking about that later.
You know, these things happen to great people in the building. Bob Marley was shot before a performance, and he still went on to perform. And I was going to get caught, but unfortunately, aware of what it is, understands the pros and cons of what can happen within such things, you know, out west.
But what was it the numbers? Looking at you, asking about 10 people on the Saka Park, was it the numbers that inspired that heroism in you at that time?
See, what we do is actually, music is spiritual, no matter how physical, it's spiritual. You know what I mean? You see the word sounds of power, you see the song, the way we see, but you know, we feel it. So you see, at the point in time where I perform, and that was, I mean, the third time performing to a huge crowd, and it begins, and if you say and the thing is no more, then you go part of things, see, and then flow through, let the music take control, and then that's how the song came through.
When you were also giving a student in Tamale, you also came back and you started singing. How spontaneous do you get such songs?
You know that the music has to do talking. And if I spoke about it, you know, if I only spoke about it, it would be gone into thin air already. Is it or not? As a musician, I trust that this was another memorable time. I remember flying to the north alongside the then flag bearer for MPP, our president, you know, who wasn't yet a president, who flew to the north, was in the same plane. Once we landed, 5,000 people, bro, who's out at the place to come welcome me, and the president was, and then he was like,
you mean the 5,000 people came to Tamale Airport to meet you?
We have pictures
disregarding the presence of the president.
Not disregarding, because that is not too pleasant. But then you realize the power of artists and the power of music, literally. You know, so the president was, Julius Reda was on the sky, 6 beeps, pull out, and then he actually fell in traffic at the move. So these are memorable times and things, and we drove straight to the King's House, maybe so rest in peace, and he passed. And then he conferred on me the dancer warrior title. So to date, when I go to the north and I enter his place, I have to sit on the right-hand side and on the chair. I no more go on the floor.
The title Dancehall Warrior, has it had any impact on you?
Well, yes. I actually was amazed to have had that, conveyed on me by another spiritual leader. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he is still remains. Because I mean, they see what we can't see standing. You feel me? And then that's what I believe I am, and I've always been warrior at heart. You feel me? So to get that through, the music and getting honored as well by that, brings me a lot of honor. It pleases my soul literally, and it urges me to keep warring on.
Okay.
I know something had a warring done,
Sapashine, they dance a warrior.
Tell me this, Sapashine could have vexed, could have warrior. Man crown king is a God crown king, so when God's crown king crown the next man king, original king and I'm not talking king, then you know how really it is.
Wow, so many styles and scales.
Style and pattern.
I know, right? So let's talk 2018. I think it was last Thursday when on this platform we talked about some of your works for 2018. And going through it, we realized that you have been very, very busy in 2018, and I want to believe that all these things have added up to your career as a dancehall artist. Let's go through them, starting from your tours. That is the EOM album tour. So far, what would you say about the tour so far?
Absolutely, the tour has been amazing. It's added up to my profile, So right now the levels have gone way higher than it used to be last 2 years. Because running on stages like the Summer Jam, running on stages like the Reggae Guild, as the African artist for the period, meeting all these top going to Reggae Sumfest and all them. You realize that these things add up, because even in Ghana as an uprising, when you start hitting stages like the Ghana Music Awards, Miss My Life card, and then one day you feel like, yes, it's getting somewhere. Same way outside of the country, if you start touching base on these events and stuff, then you should realize that you're doing something right, you're pushing your art in the right direction, which is eventually going to throw light on where you come from as even if you're a Ghanaian or from wherever you come from. It's literally, you move and you go there on a Ghanaian people. Except you're not a Ghanaian, literally. We want to say that these things bring a lot of light to us as Ghanaians. And on top of that, to add to my profile and keep it getting taller. I remember say these people out there need a profile. You don't need to talk on them thing there.
Exactly. So whilst you were there and you realized that this is Stonebwoy alone, maybe you look behind you and you only see Kevin Boy, were you expecting other top names from Ghana to have been part of this? Not following your tour, but maybe you go to say Reggae G, you go to say Reggae Sumfest, and there is a Stonebwoy and there's another Ghanaian artist. Were you expecting that, or you were enjoying it alone?
Not at the particular moment like this. It is broader than me just expecting it or at the moment. What I really wish for is when these Jamaicans go on tour, they're not one persons. You see Anthony B, Bone Tequila, Richie Spice. So it's up to the time, and I feel like we are still working towards that time there, where once upon a time or one day, it's my wish and I pray, and we're still working towards that, which is not my work to do. It's not my work to do to bring other artists with me. See, at all, it is my work to make sure I bring myself and push myself to around them stages. So do I wish others to be able to push to that level, so that when the Hollywood fan comes to these people, they're in the place, they're not just seriously. Why would I not expect or want also feel up and be numerous as Ghanaian artists on stages like this?
So among the tours or among the jams, which one would you consider as the biggest?
Most of them I did are the biggest, from the Reggae Guilds, Reggae Sumfest, to they are still in existence. They are some of the biggest platforms, and I mean, Reggae Sumfest is the biggest, and I still stand as the first Ghanaian artist to place that stage there. And Summer Jam as well, I mean, one of the Ghanaian artists, I know Fuse have been there on Summer Jam stage, and I mean, this only opens doors for more of us. These are the biggest that have added to my profile now and shall ever be. And I hope and pray and expect to push harder to do more of these over the time.
When you go for such shows, do the people know you already, or the performances you give them?
Yes, it's a combination. That is where you know that as an artist, you have to think from a broader perspective. I'm going to answer the name. Okay, I see this guy on the bill, I see that guy on the bill. Let me go experience something new. So what do those people come for? They do not come only because they know your songs or maybe have heard about you or something. They come for a combination of everything. So to do you good as an artist, to be able to performance, to be able to teach them the song. If they know it already, it's a plus for you. You know what I mean?
Now, I also observed something. I'm sure in one of the shows, not really setting a band, not with your usual Stonebwoy team, that is a Stonebwoy band. And I realized that because the band was new and you were also new to them, there were no connection between you and them. Are you always comfortable playing with such new bands?
I may not be always comfortable, but these are the hurdles of the game. You understand? There are levels to the thing at every point in time. You know, you don't get
it. We're not club events.
No, I'm saying.
Okay.
So that means that it can't be all of the shows. You know what I'm saying? Like it depends on the show and what the logistics entail and what. I mean, so you can't always run with your band. You cannot always. Sometimes you do like your DJ, do 1 or 2, 3 tracks. You know, there are different types of it. So. I mean, as far as we've come, I trust that on the subsequent events for some of the shows that require
I hear you now have a band. What's the name of the band?
They're called the Bean Band. Actually, people that have experience and have played with all the still try to form a group out of them so that when I'm working, then I can move with them in that name under that umbrella of the Bean Band.
Okay, so how many people do you have in the Bean Band?
5.
Okay, 5-man band.
Yeah.
Okay, nice one. Now let's move on to the album proper. That is the EOM album. Topic more. So far, the level it has gotten to. Are you satisfied, or you still even want more?
Nobody can get satisfied, or else we should all go home and sleep because we're finished. You know, I have to continue pushing, I have to continue growing because after the
album for you so far.
Absolutely, all plans that albums were achieved for my EOM album. You know, the plans that I had to release it, I've ticked it all up and I've added some more. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful, you feel me? Like for no at all, I know it has run 9 weeks. The names, the Ghanaian, you know what I mean? 13 weeks, you feel me? I'm carrying iTunes points from 1 to 24. I'm on the top 200 songs, Ghana iTunes, you know what I mean? And it's Asaba is huge, Manime is huge, most original is huge. So these are, I mean, the bigger songs, me and Obele, Dede, and yet to release the video, Tia video, and videos from the reggae songs that features these top reggae artists as well. So it's a plan, and I mean that we placed on the ground, and we'll give thanks and we'll give glory to God that it germinated even out over our expectations as in running into 1 year as it was released.
Okay. Now the business side of it too, has it been profitable so far? Is the account breathing?
It has to breathe, bro. It has to breathe, bro. If you don't breathe, yes, it has to breathe. But guess what? Sincerely speaking, there are a lot of accounts are not breathing enough because of the understanding of certain things. Because guess what? When you go, you see, you don't expect Stonebwoy's following I mean, to be specific, in so to say in Nigeria to be more than it's following in Ghana. Right? You don't expect Wizkid's, I mean, I just mentioned names, following to be too much more in outside his country. So we have to now make sure that in our country, our sales business wise, we're breathing. The breath that our things have, the majority of the air in there, of the oxygen, we will be involved to find a way so that business side we can breathe at home and breathe well. That way you see a lot of things to change because we are almost 30 million population. If a million population is conscientized well enough to know that, look, we are supposed to purchase, or let's take away support from that part because they support us a lot. But the understanding of having to know that these things are purchased, these things are bought. That is what these guys do. That's their work. They put in a lot of amount of money into that. It will help. It will breathe better. It will breathe better, and it will help us all. We all will breathe in well. Because if a million buys my thing for 50p, I'll be running 500k every time when I drop top skank. I remember someone sang them drop a big song them, you know. See?
I get you, man. Now, so let's talk about the Nigeria experience when we went to Nigeria for the Zylofon media thing. Though people expected that the people will know at least top guys like you yourself, shut up.
Let's go, you know what I mean? That's the best way they can see things like, yeah. Hey, you know, back, now you see, but you see, when you sit back, you have to, as an artist, I can't fall for that news, you know. I sit back and I wish the news took a different turn to understand that these people play 2080 and Ghanaians fall between 3% of that because 20 for the world. I remember say Ghanaian majority of our songs are in Tree and them one day and the Pidgin. Even our Pidgin sounds different accent wise from theirs. So it's one thing loving the music and moving to the melody. It's another thing understanding what the song is saying and singing along. It's another thing humming along the melodies. These are different parts. And then it's another thing also when the systems are in place over there to promote their stuff well enough more than any other stuff as well. You know what I mean? So I see it from all these angles and I realize that, I mean, this is what it is. That's the expectation. What else do you expect? You know what I mean? And on top of that,
were you disappointed in any way?
Hold on. One thing I wanted to say is that we all realize that Obibini had a good day.
Yeah.
Why did Obibini get a good day? Do you know better than I am?
No.
So why did he get a good day?
Maybe because of his choice of songs, the performances he put.
He didn't know the songs too?
No.
So what happened to him? He didn't do magic. Exactly. So member says some other things of the crowd. The time he went on fresh energy, and Obibini is a great artist who combined performance with skills and rap, and he went on check it. I went on at 3 a.m. I was built to be the last part, and everybody in this room, the top artists putting out Ojo, they know that our only top artist skills showing up. Big artists close shows. I've witnessed Capleton perform to Reggae Songfest to a dead crowd. And Capleton, the fireman, bonfire, and gone. And nobody goes home to say, yo, Capleton weak. Capleton never weak, our big artist. So he comes to close the show and understand
promotion in Nigeria. Boy, do you really consciously go to say Nigeria, the name of promotion, South Africa, name of promotion? Do you often do that?
That's a good point as well. That all falls back to logistics. That all falls back to push power. You understand? An industry like Nigeria, where the government deliberately takes upon itself to push power, they can definitely be able to enter the whole everywhere in Africa and conquer it, like they did to South Africa, like they did to Ghana, like they did to Kenya, like they did to Zimbabwe. So there's rather a different picture from the back scene where we have to look at also. But streamlining it to an individual artist, I believe that in Ghana, undoubtedly, the likes of Stonebwoy, R2B, Sarkodie, not to mention VIP, who are legends, are the most known artists in Nigeria. Over the time, I've done collaborations with Olamide, done collaborations with Six, Bernard Boone, Cynthia Morgan, and Banky W, and them on the techno, and they need to drop some things with Fino and the rest of them still. So you can realize that maybe the angle we're looking at the problem from Enyahone, even if a Ghanaian takes funds from Ghana to go and build a radio station or a TV station in Nigeria, you're going to work under the rules, which is 80-20.
Exactly. So you think that is the problem? That is the genuine problem?
That's not, to me, it's not a problem. It's our systems. It's
Okay, so one corner never went through the radio system to Nigeria, but then it was.
He never went there to the promotion.
I know, right?
We have songs like that as well. So yeah, man, everything.
Okay, now your Universal Music distribution deal. So far, how is it going? Are you enjoying it?
So far, so good. The reality be told, we're still going back and forth. We don't start doing any project here on this. So everything you're seeing and hearing.
Why are we still going back and forth?
You have to get things right. You have to get things right because you know the world is growing at a very fast pace. And I mean, especially not at all at how it looks standing from Ghana. You might have to go and stand somewhere else to look at it properly to see a good view. So God being so good, giving us the opportunity to travel around, we stand at the point where we live in Ghana, but where we stand to look at the industry, my brother, is from a different point of view. I mean, so we have to take time to make sure we roll things out, or else it's better we stop the music. So no rush in anything. You all heard the news. I didn't break it. Universal broke it by themselves. So we're going back and forth to keep things standing. So I just have to let you know, nothing has even started on the Universal side. Not one thing has been released. And all these things.
When it starts, what are the things we should expect for brand Stonebwoy when the Universal move starts moving?
Yeah, man, the same way, the push, you know what I mean, the growth. The growth, the distribution, the plugins, the slottings, and it takes a lot of work. It's not like on a silver platter. It's not bread and butter for nobody who works with all these names. I mean, they hardly talk about. More difficult working with these names, probably sometimes more than being independent, because you have to be schooled, you have to get in your toes. Like, things have to work well so as to get you going and to get Universal and the names of the names, I mean, whether Sony, Uni, going as well. So it takes too much more, and it entails a lot more than we think from here, thinking that once you bust a blank with them, you're gone. No.
Man, not going yet.
Nah, and I reach yet.
Still, man, I forgot. And me, I'm going to get there very soon. Okay, so now let's talk about some collaborations this year.
Yeah, man.
I think I can go through the file Fresh Later sent to me, where we talked about Caspar Novest. We talked about some great artists. How is it going so far? Are all giving you the necessary audience you wanted from them?
Yeah, man, so far so good, because it's better to take a step than none. And once you have a plan, and God blesses the plan to work, you saw us go to South Africa over there. I mean, 2-3 or a month ago to perform at the Homecoming Festival. Huge. They had people like Diplo, had people like Major Lazer, them come through the place there. And you can understand that the areas that we're entering, I mean, these areas may be insignificant to the Ghanaian media, not to say the masses, because they don't know. Some, maybe majority knows, but it may be insignificant to the Ghanaian media. But these are the areas where you know that when you keep entering these areas, you know that yes, you are standing on your feet as an artist. We went to SA on the account of these things that we did. Song with Caspar, song with AKA them time there. I mean, being there, perform at the MTV, mamas and stuff. Done couple steppings over there. And these things are opening doors. So the collaborations are working. The ones with the Jamaican artists are working. Logic in the corner sends me a message once a while and say, yo, some more about man them in the yard that talk about Stonebwoy, you know. Enough man go down there and I say Stonebwoy from Ghana, bust down the area. All these things are
I know, right? Now, so there are some names in Ghana. When you mention them, people will say, "Oh, they are done with Ghana," and you are one of them. Would you today admit you are done with Ghana?
I don't look at things from a Ghana point of view anymore. That's what I can comfortably say. I'm never done with Ghana, because Ghana is my foundation. Ghana shall forever be the foundation.
So what I mean is that when they mention such names, including Stonebwoy, people want to say, oh, they don't need to prove anything to Ghanaians again. What they need to do is to go to the globe. What they need to do is to show the world what they've got and not Ghana anymore. Do you, as an artist, have the same mindset for brand Stonebwoy?
Yeah, I admit what they're saying, but that's what I'm trying to define it a bit more, or else it will seem like I said we don't need Ghana, or we don't want Ghana, or we're not Ghanaians anymore. I understand what they mean. They mean that we have nothing to prove, you know, but we still have to keep watching the thing there. We still have to keep the foundation strong so that we can build on top of it. You know what I mean? Or else we can't move. So it's very important for us to be able to, I mean, stay here. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, stay here, but look at things from a different perspective, because that is where we've reached. You know what I mean? So if you want me, that's a detail I can give to that. I'm not literally done with Ghana yet. If I was done with Ghana, I think I would travel out and be like, I'm done. Travel out and come back in the next 6 months and see what happens.
Why, you think when you travel out and you come back in the next 6 months, you lose some family?
No, if you feel you're done, just maybe
try to let
If you feel you're done.
Oh my God! Stonebwoy! And the Pim Nation president is right here. Now let's go straight to Ashama. In fact, earlier this year, I heard that there wasn't going to be a shaman to the world. It was just about the latter part of the year. Then there was a date. Then there was a post that, what's happening?
It is so, the easy things, not be easy to pull these things up. And this only tells you how human we are, apart from everything, how we also try, we think through. And I admit to the fact that me and the manager sit down, we think things, we say, yo, this year, we could put the concentration on being machine. Oh, we turn around, come, the manager say, lie. We go do it. He sure we go do it. I'm saying, Charlie, because say, from the look of things behind the scenes, too many things that go on, and I love to do things well and proper. But look at how beautiful it's turning out to be. And this is one of the things where I would say, and I'll acknowledge my manager for any day, anytime. The road God enough.
Yeah.
And you see, once the thing's set, yo, so, you know what I mean? I say wiring down, go tell them, we take over the whole of clearing down,
Wow.
Yeah. So when the thing touch the road like that,
So what it means that you were slow at it at the initial stages?
You see me and I think like from 70 angles. When they just gonna watch me, they think they go. By the time that one, and I go support it because I must have thought about that as well. So that be how we did with neatly and well. And when it comes to everybody's role, they kick it. More of the thing I say, yo, Dan, love me, man, I deal with it. Okay. Enough of the thing you go say, yo, love me, man, I deal with it. So that's it. Shout out to the fan base, I mean the interim as well. The Big Nation crew, proper. You don't know, it'll be easy for the down there.
I know, right? I know, but you guys are
I'm big up to Zylofon music the same way, yeah. Especially Nana Pia Mensa.
Nice
the
one.
boss, but the Zylofon music today, Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
When we leave it out. I'm in the fire,
You want to call us some names from Zylofon music?
I'm going to fire time.
Oh, so if I have some 5 minutes of fire time, don't finish me on the time. Okay, good, we'll come back there. Let's go back to Ashaman once again. Last year, the records, according to estimates, were around like 60,000 or maybe
man,
more.
even myself, I say 40 because she did it. He said, yo, I never saw something like that before.
I was there, especially even in the rain, people were still there.
Star.
Do you hope to break that record this year?
Even if I don't break it, I set it, Rasta.
It is still your own record.
Even if I don't break it, I set it.
But I'm not sure you would also want it to come down.
Boy, even if it come down to 15,000, 15,000 is small people.
Oh, okay.
Boy, the reality me I deal with, Straight. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's true. Come on, in the rain and thing. And you want to rush and break in it. Break it, you won't break it for a cost, so I set it up. So we keep running, you feel me? We keep running. This is how real I can be. We keep running. Skanking, you know?
What makes them magic? What makes them magic? What pulls the crowd?
I just had the love, you know what I mean? The love they have for the art and the love they have for music, because music is bigger than all of us. Music has been, shall forever be, and will always be, even after we're dead and gone, you feel me? Maybe in these times, just like from the days of no social net media, to the days of social media, it's just improving via technology and all these developments that are coming up. I believe that once upon a time, people did what we're doing, but on that level. And we're just continuing it as far as music is concerned. It's not because she's here, but there are so many names in Ghana that, you feel me, we don't even know about and haven't heard about. It's not, that doesn't mean that they don't mash up the place before Ghanaian time there. You know, I know about a reggae band called Rutanabo, who has toured the whole of Europe as a Ghanaian band, reggae, being on all the topmost festivals, but nobody knows today. Because it be like the country, we've learned how to conserve our artists, our artistry, our industry as well. And all these be part of the bigger problem. You feel me? The other day, the president would have a Hall of Fame in Ghana. Proper. So say when you say you be famous or you be proper star, it be thing will be from national level, scrutinized by all the arms and all the bodies that there be. So say one day when your children, your great generation go to say my father, my mother, my sister was a star. You walk into that museum, you see the name over there, Miss Paulina Odro, See there.
Now let's get detailed. Still on a Shaman to the World. Is Louisa coming this year too?
The whole family, more and more.
Are you not scared? Looking at what happened last year.
Oh, we give thanks for life, you know. It could have gotten worse, but it didn't get worse, so we hope for the best. We'll pass through again. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna bring my baby on stage. Hey.
What is she coming to do? Well, she started singing already.
She did hum around with one teeth.
I saw you go. And
so
again,
the family go represent, basically saying, I mean, people have, come on, man, we thanks for life.
I'm sure because of some of these stories coming from last year, people are even not sure of security. I believe now that you are here as the president, you can talk to them.
Oh, that, absolutely. On the ground that time there was security, but there was that guy who wanted to do what he wanted to do.
But we never caught him.
Exactly, because he did it well. and he had planned to do that and premeditated from home. Okay. So he got fortunate. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean there was no security at all. You know what I mean? Not to downplay on the security that was. But this time we've tripled and quadrupled it. And we will be more vigilant personally. You know what I mean? As well, because I money lose in your arms like you're in your room. You see, you have to know where you did. You feel me? If you have to probably just, you have to tighten standing in, taking care of. So people will definitely have their experiences with security issues at the end of the day, no matter how tight security is, because we can't take care of every single soul. So security go there, chill like it was. But with the beg saying people no will come with identity because you might not be fortunate. And if you don't get fortunate and somebody else does something they want to do to you, maybe take the laws in their own hands because of how they feel or felt at the point in time, then it will be sad news.
Alright, so Sexy Louisa and the rest of the team, the whole family is still coming. A Shaman to the World. Now, has somebody mounted a Shaman to the World platform before?
Yes, he has.
Oh, he has?
2 times. Yeah.
2 times. Yeah. Okay, so this year, we have also seen posters of Sarkodie coming as well. Also coming. Now, what does it mean to the whole team that you have all the A-listed artists on the platform?
It actually means a lot to me for their time and their support, because they see what I'm doing as a support to the nation. You know, because Ashaman is part of Ghana and part of Africa at the end of the day. So if a brother like me is going through thick and thin to put up a stage like that seeks to bring people together to disinfect them of the mindset that
disinfect
of that dilemma that Ashaiman is wicked. Ashaiman, I see that city as a strong city like other strong cities, other ghettos. You know? I mean, so this is actually for people who believe in themselves and are happy that we're changing the narrative. So they knowing this support it, and I'm so grateful that they do. And the platform is not one that I'm stingy about. You know, knowing that I'm the prime factor why we're raising this, never at all. So I've definitely, my management has done the due diligence called and informed people who they trust that Ashaiman or people coming from elsewhere would want to see on that stage, and I've done such and such as well. So we're expecting a great one, and I will use the opportunity to thank every soul who is coming to support it.
Now, after Ashaiman to the world, the next expectation will be Big Nation and Friends. Is that one also going to happen in December?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That will be the 3rd year running. But before then, we would hit my headline show promoting the album and in UK as well. Islington O2 Academy on the 22nd of November.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a one-stand headline show to kick the thing up. And I mean, like you said, somebody will say that as for Stonebwoy, then they finished for Ghana. These are the things that we are doing out there that we're struggling to stand proper as well, because members say it's just like saying that somebody has finished from their home and they have to conquer other texts. They have to come to Ghana. And I know how difficult it is for people. I mean, imagine there's no foreign artist who is a big name here, like resident here, because it's not easy to break through somebody's step. But because our country and our people say we do like they thought we do, or they still push. They make sure say when they enter places. So it's London, it's UK's time this time, and it's been a long time since I performed in UK. Like this is my first headline show in the UK proper. So 22nd November, and then from there we'll come 27th November. From there we'll come do the Big Nation concert as well
at a conference center, or maybe
at the Dome. That'll be the place where they pop. And so I don't know yet. I don't want to give wrong information, but definitely Big Nation concert promises to be a great one. So put your prayers behind us. We're open for business as well, because prayers is prayers, but members say the real thing has to be done. We have to use common sense, or we have to use common sense.
Exactly.
So in that contest, we're open for business, because Big Nation concert is going to be the greatest. So watch out. Watch it. Big things happening.
I know, right? Now, still on last year's Ashaiman to the world. So many people did not expect someone like Shatta Wale to be on the platform. But then, before we knew, he was on the stage, and he performed. Is he coming this year too?
It's my show. I know that I'm coming. I'm going to be there. But I don't have to worry about who will come or who will come. See?
Has there been any communication that Shatta Wale is likely to come?
I don't know about personally.
Manager hasn't said anything yet?
I'll ask him later.
Okay, because I heard last year they contacted manager that they were coming, and they came.
Exactly, and we allowed it to.
You allowed it to happen, and it happened. When his concert happened, we heard that you were also there to support him, and the management of, once again, SM never allowed. Did you get offended in any way?
No, I didn't get offended. I just did what I had to do as a mature person who has, who thinks bigger than, that look at the bigger age. And I mean, so I even called Samini and influenced him for us to make the move.
Oh, so you influenced Samini?
Absolutely. To make the move. So we wrote together, drove together. But that's in the past regardless. So it's all right for them. They gave reasons. I mean, they gave tangible reasons to why it didn't happen. But we all know that the bigger picture would have been nice. Hey, imagine, say, at the end of the day, he brought everybody together. Like I saw that as big news, which if I listened to the other part of me, I wouldn't have allowed. But I had to make the good side of me defeat the die-hard fan of me, so that somebody should have it all on a platform one time, so that the whole thing leverages, it levels up. Like, oh, okay, so we don't have no beef, we're just trying to be practical. But it didn't happen, and I blame nobody. But it means that I think people are not ready yet. So we don't have to be throwing our weight in all the time, and now we have to roll back until I'm ready.
If there's a call to management that they want to pass through, would you permit it?
Hold back until they're ready.
You are holding back
until they're ready.
CD saying something.
Security reasons.
Security reasons. Oh my goodness. So for security reasons, some people can't mark their platform. Wow. Same response. All right, no problem about that.
That one was from management.
That one was from management, and not from Stonebwoy. You are innocent.
No, I'm not innocent. I make my stance. My stance is that I believe that as a fellow artist, not from a management point of view, I've thrown in my dice a number of times, and I feel like now I mean, it was in a way, I wouldn't even say disrespected. It's all right. I wouldn't even get that far. But I feel like, okay, so we have to wait. That's what I said. Hold back till the next party is ready. Till I feel like they're ready enough, then I can throw my weight on as well. So we all get going.
How many hours are you likely to do tomorrow on the stage?
It doesn't have to be boring, you know, regardless. I can't play all the songs in my life, but I'll make sure they have a good time.
All right. Okay, let me come back to you guys. When I'm done with you, then we come back to the 5 minutes for the fire department. No, you need the fire department. But then let's talk about Ashama to the World. This is the 5th edition, and I'm sure to put together even a birthday party for your daughter, challenge is not easy. And to look at satisfying about 60,000 people, that is a big task. But then we started, this year will be the 5th consecutive time, and I'm sure we need to congratulate the team. But then what are we also telling him to encourage him, his story so far, Stonebwoy?
Yes, so Stonebwoy his story is a beautiful story. I've known him for a very long time. I saw the beginning. Moving to South Africa changed the perception of the brand. He has learned so much. I'm marveled by his technical know-how. He's allowing himself to move internationally while securing brand locally. That's very important. His brand moved by the music. People love him for the music and the content of music, which is dealing with social issues and bringing some of the issues to the fore. So, in all, I'll say
you can speak patois.
it goes a long way to break that misconception about, you know, the fact that the beef aspect where they don't have to literally kill each other. It's all a game. It's show business. Let's concentrate on the business. Let's do the business. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stephen Kirby. Antipolina, Shaman to the World. I believe that this is going to be one of the biggest concerts tomorrow.
I'm actually very excited. You know why? Because like I said, I've known the first time I met Stone was you know, and now that I've come back to Libya and seeing what he's doing and how he's being open to it, like, you know, it's intensive to be, look what Stone can do, so can I, you know. But what I love about him is the fact that he takes his craft very seriously. He went more. I came back and showed Ghanaians that I'm not just a dancehall artist. I'm actually a musician. I'm a performer, and I'm also a creative person. And you know, the things that he puts together always takes off. And all I can say is, I can't wait to do this recording I'm going to do with him.
Hey, a recording video has been signed already?
Yes.
Manager, are you aware? All right. Thank you, Antipolina. Let me listen to you.
The love the boy. Anytime I hear music, I feel irate. Stonebwoy. I think that he has evolved. When you need aqua dream, chese, maybe I best him come. Now I'm ready. Now, and no to one, and you was not all renting. And my said with the French radio source. My same be a farm soon. To say, who's now to say, the Yasso.
Why a lion?
What in what was it say? Stonebwoy to be too full. They say, we're in the woman game now. Full more. I said, be a son swan as I said, I quite said because I quite said, Chrome will be to the Gary. No, getting no, get them to say, what you say. to me, Stonebwoy to me, Casa Canada. When you know, I'm men. Also, saying, "Not going to now." I said, "They said you're more kind of born to fancy." I saw to the world that I will never get invited. My mom twisted me. Oba. Manager say.
Manager say for security reasons.
That means Nipano is an unwanted element. I can tell you for the purpose of security. Someone can say, "This is a Tawaletia." Bra, how say love support for the industry because
for the love of the game they can
love Papa Bay. And Stonebwoy can say, and can I say, Stonebwoy, what try and find one will be so platform. Nanka or the Ayabasa, and Toda, Papa never because I was saying, Papa need to be here. Even it is not just about coming on the stage. I dream.
All right, be wrapping up.
I dream a routine. So all back again because also about so making him an but so all back to be able to solve and have a whole genuine heart as brothers and making here. But all has no kind of okay. So no, the American says, stop. When you see how London,
Yes,
London. Until it says, I can really do more. So, Scan and say, why did the American say, Kosoya did go have to to you? Where you are, and the fact that you move in out. Until they say, yeah, also what?
Management one allergy.
I don't know.
One allergy, one killer. One killer.
That is the reason why I love that song.
I see you, Faganda.
This is the reason why I love that song. You see the level of elevation when Stonebwoy attack. The final say the boy heavens high. You get me? Real thoughts. Him not talk foolishness. That's what I'm saying. That when dancehall come to play, every dancehall artist build their meditation lifestyle from the music. That is the education you get from dancehall. So when people are talking against dancehall, it's violence, it's this, it's that. You people don't get it. It builds you from scratch and it carry you along to the top. You get me? So I want to say that Stonebwoy speaking, I pick up a lot of things from it. And I'm surprised that he has gotten to this level of understanding, broad understanding. You get me? So I will pick them up and also ask him to strengthen the security. But I was asking, where the boy Willie? Where Willie? Yo, you want just throw it weird?
We've not got it yet.
I know me, man.
No, I have my thing to do.
Look, me have 4 minutes, you know.
Who said?
You know, 2 minutes.
Time
Wait, I have 1 more minute. Yeah. You see the boy come peep through the door and say, you want me khaki? Oh, me your khaki. Everybody lick your face. I'm not there. So let me conclude. Let me say,
I love that. So
yeah, great.
Nice.
He's no Stonebwoy's enemy.
Why
you get me? I'm not sure he's Stonebwoy. So let me say big up to Stonebwoy.
Maybe if Alaji removes the mask.
No. Everybody.
I'm done with you. Yes, no, you said we should do some 5 minutes to talk about
Until we finish the main game.
Yeah, we finish the main game.
Charlie, the matter is, why is Zylofon some people they hate me like that?
Which people they hate?
Willie Roy, where they? No, I gotta be real though, because sometimes when you have a lot of love to give, and the reception is too much personal, and effect. Because I wouldn't sit here and pretend on the grave of my mother that I'm good. Yo, ma, yo, yeah, and I go. The last time I was here was almost up to a year. Cause I see that, I see it from so many points of view, and I pray that I'm able to point at the very important ones, so that it doesn't get us. Me, I listen to analysts, the fans, And the loved ones out there will always be the loved ones. But the media, that's why it's a medium through which information is exchanged. So when the media processes it differently, then you have to know that the outcome is going to look that way. That's what the world sees and listening to. But over the times, way back, when me and Nanapia Mensah, one of the most beautiful hearts in the world, sat down when he convinced me and I saw the dreams he has as a person, as an entrepreneur, and I saw myself as a young youth with talent and said, yo, let's spin it down. I'd never ever sign no contract with nobody in the world to go on any musical journey. We didn't see infrastructure, we didn't see Zylofon complex, we didn't see no employee, we didn't see nobody. But we believed in and like, yo, let's kick it going. And man, them start coming in and want to pose up. This one comes in with the vibes and just me alone. If easy, sometimes put yourself in my shoes. Me alone get attacks from people, me alone get insults from people, me alone get other. And I the same one is the bad one. Come on, man. I understand that there are a lot of things they don't know, especially Willie Roy don't know. He sits in Zylofon, but he don't know. And as respectful, big man as he is for the age, goes on to say some of the most craziest things in the name of analysts, in the name of I'm standing on an opinion, and your heart and soul knows you know that it is wrong. And you deface the thing that now who she show. See, small see me a day I come do it every but who she show. Who running? Mother running stomach. We all have enemies, we all have haters, we all have bad. To declare, it's even difficult to declare your political stance sometimes, and you know the detriment. Now, how much more hatred, which I think our rights to self is difficult. How much more sheer hatred for Stonebwoy you write on Twitter, and let me tell you, I'm being serious, me and verse. If like a verse, anybody will know me say if a verse. They know me say if a verse me I oh boy I'm not pretending, you know. Being good for your crowd now. Because when you run in hatred, people go do me zero. And can be coach now, can be but see Zylofon music. You and I know the details and the interim of Zylofon music as we stand and speak on this honorable platform. We know the wahalas where they go on internally. He is part of it. He on the he they put icing on the cake. He in problem to Zylofon be icing on the cake. He there inside where things they look low instead of in the name of panelists, when they say anything. Look, you have the right to be a lover of every. If everybody loves me, I don't like. You have the right to be a Shatta Wale fan. Shatta is selling music. I'm selling music. We're all musicians at the end of the day. So if you love Shatta and you don't love Stonebwoy, it's cool. But you love music. So you love what I do.
Exactly.
So he has to be careful how he
he has said countless times that he likes your music. He said
by their deeds they shall be seen.
See, we will never die. No, this one, no.
From the way you are talking, is he welcome to the man?
Both are welcome.
Okay.
Action speaks louder than words, right? So the words don't really make moves. People say things and the action be different. I'll choose the actions. You see, they say people talk too much. I watch what they do. I'm looking at Uncle Willie Roy. He's a big man. Aya, let me tell you, even if nobody is you for support who you support, but you for make it look beautiful. No, not say you the support Shatta, but then make it look nice. So say your respect is at stake, oh father man. just you, because now you see me, I can't show. If you go somewhere, somebody go do something, you go sit there and scan and see who they hate. But you forget, say, you know, and we did, it's because we don't respect him, you know. That's why I personally they feel say the way they come out the eye to attack me.
That because you are in the same house with him, have you and the team say that, Charlie, can we sit together and look at the difference? What exactly is the problem has been?
Let me cut my team some slack. I'm taking this upon myself personally. My inquiry, any diplomacy and for PRN to it will not consult any team before it starts fire. So you know the team way now we will go. You see, he showing and you say ever since I never come in to say this. I never come in to say anything personally to him. And I they sit in his house, in our house, to talk. And that is how real I can be.
And he go on.
And the man run like running stomach in I run. I run him wrong. As I come, and the press and make it come keke. Because see, you run away, so run.
He's still here.
I see about give what? Give maybe say they can't give and give us everything. Say if we all belong to this honorable house.
No, you are talking about the painting on
I finished my talk. People who do the work, people who support the music and anything we go. See here, will you write me the clear example? Me, I think I make clear example. I know say I and Shatta and Sarkodie Samini and my big brothers are the biggest names in this industry. Support who you want to support, but don't deliberately do things to break other people. You know, so they will get defensive.
Exactly.
Because you don't support me, but you find time to break me. This year is called the year of defense. See, Stonebwoy, my tactics is defense. I don't go attack you, but don't try to pull me down, or else you go rip me off the things that I've worked for. And who allows themselves in the name of humility. I will hit my chest on authority that I am humble and I will forever love to remain humble. But it is unwise to be defenseless.
That is very true. Thank you, Stonebwoy. I'll give this man the microphone for me. And Stone, before you also leave.